Welcome back to Thine Eye Plays, a Xenoblade Chronicles story. On the last episode, we helped put to ease Fiona's long-standing regrets around the circumstances surrounding Irma's death. And unfortunate, although, to be honest, it was an expected passing as she was Mobius, we had to be rid of her. In this episode, we are here in Colony Iota. Hopefully, we can figure out the way to start Alexandria's hero quest. And I wonder if that is what we are going to do with this bit of gossip, hopefully. Shut up about your normal gossip. I care about the important gossip. We're at 20% of our remaining stock. This is 20%. Goods in storage. This is seriously 20%? All of this? That's insane. I suppose the colony is a bit bigger than you might expect, but, you know, still 20%? That's crazy. Where's the other piece of gossip? There is one more bit of gossip that I need to find. It's probably in and amongst all of the 20%. Let's see if we can't find it. Chickadee. Hello, Chickadee. Do you have any oh, there it is. Hello, gossip. Give me more. How are we getting through resources so quickly? By giving them away to a bunch of different colonies. We need to hurry up with the resupply. Our allied troops are in a tough spot right now. Goods in storage. Yeah, we should probably have a talk about this. Alexandria, we need to know. How are you going through all of your supplies so quickly? I realize that you're giving multiple things, many things away to different colonies, but like, seriously, so quickly down to 20%? You gave 80% of your stuff away? We need to know the logic. Yeah, we're not eating though. No one is hungry and no one better complain. Goods in storage, Alexandria. Colony Iota's storehouse is going to be in trouble pretty soon because apparently their management of supplies is nonsensical. Indeed, more people rely on their resources than ever, and we're burning through them very quickly. Do you think we've given out too much? Oh, do not try and pin this on us. It is not our fault. You gave us permission. I think that even without that, they need to start considering what they'll do the next time a resupply doesn't arrive on schedule. We've pretty much, completely overtaken the castle. I'm pretty sure we're the ones who get to decide when the supplies happen. You don't have to worry about it. I'm the one who asked you to do this. And it's not the first time we've been on short supplies. You can't afford to be so glib, Alexandria. If it's causing a strain on the colony, you should re-examine your procedures. We can help out with some short-term supply runs. I mean, that's literally what we do. We probably have all of the wolf meat you could ever desire sitting inside our very moist pockets because it's raining out. It's the least we could do after all the taking we've been doing. Well, in that case, I'll take you up on your offer. As you know, the storehouse is in Shell's domain, so let's talk to her first. She's probably already got some ideas, and if you work together, you can be even more efficient. Scan to supplies, a new side quest for us to do. Oh, there are so many. Oh, so many. Well, I believe they're in the area that we've already been to. Taurus Hollow, I believe. I'm pretty sure I need to go to the map proper, not just the area map, because we need to go to Miliotric Caverns? No, Taurus Hollow, right? Yeah, Taurus Hollow. We have the hidden stash location. We've already been there. We don't have to worry about getting over there at all. We are already here. We are literally right in front of you. Shell, we need your portal gun. So it's going to take some time till it arrives. Oh, I thought it might. We'll just have to stretch the shortfall out through rationing. So that, well, if you're low on supplies, we can help. That's what we're here for, after all. If we all work together, we'll get it done in no time. All of you. You guys must be insane to think you can get all of the materials that we need. Don't worry about it, Shell. They know what they're doing. They're very concerned that we've grown too accustomed to throwing supplies around. This friendly young man wants to do anything he can to help us. Just because we have our outfits coordinated right now, Alexandria, does not mean you can refer to me as such friendly terms. Don't Oh my gosh, it's the first episode of this recording session. Please do not do this. Don't misrepresent me. I just want to improve the efficiency of... Once you saw improvement was needed, you wanted to help, yes? Well, I suppose, but... Then we agree. Such a kind person. I can tell you're the sort... I just need to reboot my brain and then I'll be able to get everything in order. Such a kind person. I can tell you're the sort of person... Stop saying person so much, it makes me sound like an idiot. You take on a lot, always shouldering the burden of others. Please stop. You're gonna make me blush, Alexandria. This is something you've already prepared for, though, isn't it? Could you bring us up to speed on the situation? Oh, I get what's going on. As you've seen, we're sending out the best of the best from mine and Riza's squads. And if they come back, they're expected to bring in a good haul. In fact, I'm projecting we'll be up to 70% capacity. 70%, not bad. That's an entire 50% increase. Although I hesitate to point out that you said if they come back, is the risk of that excursion rather high? Do they need backup, perhaps? All of these big plans are really just optimism, aren't they? Ha! Very perceptive, Featherbrains. 2 of the units sent on missions have gotten a bit stuck. They seem to have encountered a colony of scorepoxes. Oh, I'm sure we can deal with the scorepoxes. You think they're migrating? What would give you that idea? They don't migrate, they live in the sand. Given our info on their numbers and range, I'd say you're right. A suboptimal situation. Can someone explain this migration thing? It is when a large group of things go to someplace else and do their thing in that new location. Is that sufficient in explanations? The monsters go on a big journey. Well, I mean, if you want to dumb it down even more, if the monster population increases for whatever reason, they'll go roaming in search of new feeding grounds. And if you bump into them, they'll be on you like that. Like feathers on wet bed sheets. They're all so starving that to them, you're just a big walking meatball. Although, to be fair, you're normally just a big walking meatball, Lance. It's all of the lifting. If your shoulders get any bigger, Lance, then you won't be able to fit through the door frames anymore. Oh, don't bring up the shoulders. Don't, you know I'm sensitive about that, Uni, please. Disregarding those 2, the units were attacked and they were carrying the food that the hungry scorepoxes wanted to eat. Yep. Smell attracted them. Yeah, that's a given at this point. How can you be so calm about this if you don't get them help soon? No plan ever survives contact with the enemy. Except the extremely simple ones, and the ones that were like, oh, it's no plan. We have no plan, we're just gonna wing it. They're the ones who always work out exactly according to plan. Anyway, they need to get themselves out of this, or else they're not going to be worthy of eating the food. This experience will be valuable for them as individuals. I'm sure they'll learn. You're of the opinion that too much help will rob them of their capacity for personal growth? I am. I also believe that if they die, then they're not worthy of living in the first place. Survival of the fittest, after all. Less food to go around. Although less mouths to feed as well, so I suppose it'll work out. All nature tends towards balance. Well, it would still be worthwhile to keep an eye on the situation without helping too much, wouldn't it? If you weren't even a little worried, you wouldn't have told us what was going on. Well, I don't know how to answer that. You didn't actually state a question. You just made an observation, and it's not technically incorrect, but it's not correct either. It's more accurate to say that you're further away from the truth than you are by stating a lie. I think I understand. Really, Mio? Because I don't, and I'm the one who spoke these words. I know how you feel, and what you want your legacy to be. Oh, right, Shell, you're in your last term, aren't you? I remember that. Kozali's unit is stuck in Danag Desert, and Thorben is in Ribby Flats. They'll be pretty laden down, so you'll know them when you see them. Alright, we'll check on them without coddling them. And we'll keep everyone safe, and the supplies, too. You're doing me a huge favor. Well, that's what we do. If you could go through this entire playthrough and be like, when are they not helping people? And the answer will be never, because that's what we do at every stretch of this adventure. Help, 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 help. Shell, we'll go to whichever one is closer first. I don't know if the one in the quicksand basin is closer, technically, but we do have a skip travel point really close by, so I'm just gonna say that this is closer because right now it is.
Whoa, Got a rare doodah right here.
What, the Parasax fossil? You have a weird idea about... Noah, get up off the thing. Oh, it's a husk. I should probably... I could do it between episodes. If I see husks between episodes, I get them, but I don't have the time for this. Because I have a feeling we're going to be doing this quest for a long time. Maybe. Hopefully. I have no idea. Where is this? Where are the Parasacs? Oh, they're there. There's only 3 of them. All of the manpower that you have and you can't even deal with 3 of them? Might as well help. We're here to offer reassurances. We're not allowed to interfere, but, you know, we're going to anyway, probably. They just won't quit. You guys don't even have names. You're just Iota soldiers A, B, and C. We could use the supplies as this... Sorry, one too many hits on the heads has really compromised my ability for language. No can do. That's our absolute last resort. Give me 3 minutes. Oh, you're Kozali. Oh no, Scorpoxes. Don't worry, we're here. Huh? Are you a commander? Should we buy you some time? No, you're just supposed to stand there and look at them menacingly. Just stare them down, please. So much for that policy of non-interference. Oh, you guys are only level 49. I don't even have to waste my time dealing with you guys. It'll be child's play. Anyway, we fixed it. Everything's working as normal. Well, that's good. Repairs all done then. Yep, all thanks to you. Thank you so much for your help. We're going to be a little delayed, but we'll get back to the colony with all of our supplies and food. Man, I apologize in advance for my language in this episode. It is a true failure. There are still Scorpoxes. Oh, we don't have to worry about them. They're the vegetarian ones. The only ones who ever dared to attack us are the very much meatitarians. Not to worry, we're taking a different route. Our plan is to take a path that another unit's already confirmed to be clear. You're so chirpy about it. Like a little bird, little baby bird. Do you eat worms out of the ground, little baby bird? Space ducks. Does that happen often? What, the space ducks? No, they're really rare. Have you seen any of those? Well, it's the first time I've run into a monster migration, but there's always something popping up. Oh, tell me about it. If it's not one side quest, it's another side quest. You get used to it after a while. Tell me about it. I've been doing this for like 90 episodes. You've got to be especially calm in command when things aren't going according to plan. We've been looking to Shell for that all this time. The second you panic is the second everything falls apart. And I just thought that this time we'd have to fill that role ourselves. Kozali's next in line for Shell's position, after all. It won't be too long before Shell's unit is under Kozali's command. Those sentences would be exactly the same, because Kozali would take up command, so the people she commanded would be under her command. It's all still up in the air, though. Well, I mean, the commander herself just said it, so it's pretty much uncertain. In stone. Certain. Anyway, I'll prove myself enough to be worthy of a promotion. That's why we got this mission, and why we had to get the supplies that attract so much attention. There's a little bit of not wanting to be overtaken by Thorben, too, admittedly. What are you talking about? It's nothing to do with him. I'm sure Shell knows how you really feel. I'm sure she does too. Keep up the good work. That's what we do. We work very hard and very good. Will do. Thank you. Bye-bye. Well, 70 whole percent. Or, well, 25%, because if both of them come back, then it would be 50. So where's the other one? The other one is in this direction. Oh, right by where the side quest is. Ooh, I wonder if we can get there without activating the side quest. Only one way to go out. Find out. Lynn Nidweir Camp. Don't do it. Game, don't you dare. Okay, good. Oh, I have to talk to Mibomi. Are you who I think you are? Oh, we're right here. No, I know these chests. We'll talk to you later. Once I have a spare bit of time, then we can do that. That's not... I mean, it would be helpful. It would be so interesting. Not right now. Colony Iota is starving. Thorben needs our help. So we're going to help him. Hello, yes, excuse me. Is this Thorben's unit of Colony Iota? Tyon, why did you go all the way around the ship? Verily, I declare it so, and as for Thorben, why, I am he. We heard you've been attacked by score boxes, so we came to see how you were doing. The enemy has been soundly defeated, as you can see. Alas, however, as you can also see, our very important Levnis has sustained a battering most baleful and brutal. It's not in the best of shape, sure, but repairs should be possible, no? Would that it were so simple. With the necessary parts, all things are possible. Alas, I find myself bereft of spares. That the heir to Riza's noble company should find himself in such a pickle, it's enough to get a chap quite down. So that's how you got stranded here? It's hard to understand your very elucidated vernacular. We can help if you actually do need parts. We also have an Oppon who's really good with parts. Would you deign to do such a deed? You have casualties here. It'll be more efficient for us to go. Do they? I didn't see anyone else. I mean, that one looks perfectly fine. I shall forever be in your debt. To be frank, merely safeguarding the precious supplies sapped us of our energy. Could that I trouble you for 10 of your finest trip-leg joints? I apologize for the excessive amount. You see, our Levnis has many legs, and we need 10 of them. For my part, I shall endeavor to defend my compatriots, as well as the supplies, of course. You have a really weird way of talking, but yeah, we can get you your parts.
Good to add more names.
Do we already have all the parts? We only have 1 of 10? Oh my gosh, where do I have to go to get those?
Some relations have changed.
Where can I find them? Oh, well, I guess we're doing this. All right. Let me go find an area where I can find trip-leg joints. Old Kana Battlefield is where we're going to go to find these trip-leg joints. So whenever it comes to, as always, collectathons, all you want to do is scope out the area, find all of the parts available, and then quick save and then reload the game. There's another one. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to scout out Old Kana Battlefield, get all of the parts that I can, and reset as needed. So I will see you guys un momento. And that, I do believe, is the 10th trip-leg joint. Oh, fantastic. That took no time at all. Old Kana Battlefield is a big enough place that you shouldn't have to reset the game to find them at all. It really should be big enough for you to just be like, even if you have 0, it should easily be big enough to find all 10 of them all at once. So let us go straight back, not talk to the me Nopon, and deliver these trip-leg joints right away. Oh, little boy. I don't know why I called you that. I don't know what I intended. Thorben. Apologies, my brain gets away from me sometimes. Lo! With this we shall certainly be able to repair the Levnis. How can I ever repay you for this noble deed? That's not necessary. Actually, we should be the ones thanking you. We're actually the ones who used up the colony's resources in the first place. Why, a trifle. Nothing to bestir yourselves over, I'm sure. We gain far, far more than we could ever lose by extending the gentle hand of aid to others. Think on it. Even this mission, in and of itself, provides invaluable training. And it teaches us to respect our limited resources and to never take them for granted. But above all of these vital and priceless things, it has afforded me the chance to become acquainted with all of you. Will all of you birds shut up? Stop screaming into your horns. I'm trying to have a conversation. Anyway, Thorben, thank you. It brings me great personal joy. It brings me an equal amount of joy to make an acquaintance as fine as you, Thorben. I see. Mio is blind to everything. All of this lovely camaraderie she is blind to. It's the hair. It gets in the way of her vision. This is not limited to me. We, all of us, are habituated. We are really well acquainted to this mode of life. This knowledge is ingrained within our bones. I beg of you, use our supplies in whichever way you see fit, without restraint. I thought Alexandria was employing these resource-sharing tactics to make allies. But is she also using it to train the newer recruits? Just how far ahead is she planning? 10 steps ahead, probably.
Is that everyone accounted for now?
Yes, it is.
Looks like it. Let's get back to the storehouse and tell Shell the good news.
To Shell we go. Noah, you took the words right out of our mouth. That particular rock right above Noah's head looks like a dragon or a dinosaur sticking its tongue out. You just have to squint hard enough. Anyway, 1,900 meters in that direction. No time at all. Shell, I've got the things. Please deliver us your knowledge, Shell. Hello, all. Everyone made it back safely. Yeah, thanks for that. That thanks, the T in that thanks should be capitalized. It's the start of a new sentence. It's a typo. That is a typo in Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Let it be known to all and sundry, Shell does not know how to verbalize punctuation properly. Dame Alex, there you are. Gambert, I need you to form the right flank. Do you have a minute? I just wanted to chat about expanding the research labs. Always in a hurry, aren't you? Sorry, just gotta step out for a minute. Thanks for today, though. Everything was restocked even quicker than planned. Which is a very nice change from the usual. Well, I'm just happy we were able to help. So was I, Noah. So was I. Man, all three of us have coordinated outfits. We could have like our own little boy band. Me and Tyon could be the backup dancers. Nice to see you all back, speaking of the back. I heard all about your exploits from the returning units. Well, it was just like you said, Shell. Everyone was thinking hard about how to live up to their responsibilities. Well, I think I understand why Colony Iota is such a major player now. Very smart. It's the intelligence. You finally appreciate how great Dame Alex is? Oh, I absolutely do. I just have one question, though. What exactly is Alexandria hoping to accomplish with all this? Securing allies through resource sharing, simultaneously training the newer soldiers? They're closely linked goals. Dame Alex doesn't like to repeat bad experiences. When Colony Iota was hoarding its resources, we had a big problem with internal conflicts. The rich only wanted to get richer, and there was no mutual aid, no cooperation, just bad faith and selfishness. Dame Alex knew that wealth and resources doesn't necessarily translate to quality of life. Don't I know it? That is a statement that will be relevant probably for the end of time. I see. But is that the only reason? I'm pretty skeptical. Oh, I really need to just stop talking. I would like a cutscene so I could just shut up and let far more articulate people do this. I'm a pretty skeptical person myself, but Alexandria is strangely cold at times. Has she always been like that? Dame Alex still doesn't believe in herself. She can't bring herself to. We've only been able to watch over her, but you lot. But what about us? Dame Alex has to change. That's all I can say for now. Please just keep watch over her. I understand. We will. I really don't understand. Uni, do you have any idea what she was talking about? Why does she need to change? Why are you looking at me? I have no idea. You're normally the one with all the answers. It's like in this, you know how good I am with people. Especially people who keep secrets. What are you two whispering about? Anyway, you stop talking. It tangents. All of this, it's tangential to our main point. We managed to get to 70% capacity, just as planned, so you can get back to work as before. I can't thank you enough for helping out our people. It's what we do. Quest complete. Scant supplies. Colony Iota's supply shortage has been mitigated. The party also heard from Shell about another side of Alexandria's personality. We have 15 more Colony Iota goods. That means we can continue to gift more things to more people, more colonies, which is something I am most pleased by. Shell, thanks to everyone's hard work, we've greatly improved the situation with our stores of supplies. Keep up the good work, supporting the Allied troops. That's what we're here for, and that's what we do. I think it might be prudent. I believe with that, we've unlocked maybe something in Colony Iota. I need to go to the main map for this, because you can't have nice things in this. Fornus. Yes, there we go. Another quest marker. Another question mark that we need to address. And we shall do so right now. Oh, wow, that pop in. Oh, wow, you're like hooked onto the finger. Nice. Very interesting. Even though we broke the clock, but that's fine. We're off the clock now. Oh, let me get up. 70%. That's fine, fair enough. Where are we going? Oh, Chickadee, all right. Lovely.
Just ask yourself, can we really afford not to do it? Please convey this to Dame Alex.
Look, I'm telling you, there's no way she'd agree.
You seem to be having fun. Mind if I join in on the pleasantries?
Huh? Dame Alex?
We can explain everything.
Don't trouble yourself, chickadee. I'll hear it from him directly.
I want to hold a tech summit with Colony 30.
Continue?
I know you're reluctant. But now that we've been released from the flame clock, and the wall between Kevis and Agnes has crumbled, now's the perfect time to institute a tech exchange. If it's successful, it could even lead to stronger, more lasting peace.
You had problems with Colony 30 in the past?
We fought against them before, just once. But they absolutely wiped the floor with us. Never before or since has Dame Alex misread an enemy to that degree. The bitter aftertaste from that event has lingered for years, giving us all headaches.
Who's bitter at whom now? It doesn't sound half bad. Let's have a technology summit.
Really?
Dame Alex?
Kevesi Colony 30 stands at the forefront of technology. This is not a problem in the slightest. Truly, not even a speck of one.
Now we've done it.
Chickadee, contact Colony 30. Tell them I'm coming.
Yes, understood.
Gambert, we will rendezvous there. I'll bring results home, you'll see.
Of course, Mom. I'll depart on the double.
They've definitely got skills there, but this is Valdi we're talking about. I don't think you need to get so worked up.
Suppose I told you that Colony 30 was currently struggling with an urgent water shortage. What would you imagine?
Huh? Oh, I don't know. Burst water mains or something?
Or their spring dried up?
Incorrect. The right answer was big cleaning project at the colony.
Oh, you have got to be joking.
Regrettably, I am not. It really happened.
That does kind of sound like Valdi, though, huh?
There are also many Nopon living there. They tend to follow their own unique rules.
Precisely. They are unique, and therefore worth studying in greater depth. Knowing your opponent and preparing accordingly, that is the foundation of any battle.
Do you still consider Colony 30 your enemy then, Alexandria?
This isn't about enemies or allies. All I'm saying is that the side that gets careless loses.
So your strategy is outright distrust then?
What are you trying to say?
Hurt others first to avoid being hurt yourself. Do you think that's logical?
It's a matter of opinion.
And you're entitled to that. Say what you will, but they've got a good colony over there. Right. If you don't mind, could we attend this technology summit of yours? We could help introduce you and Valdi, too.
Yes. I dare say with you by my side, they may be less guarded than otherwise. I suppose I may require your assistance.
Inescapable past. Alexandria, you really,
I see some relations have changed.
don't need to concern yourself with Valdi.
I will not.
What are you talking
Seems
about?
pretty deep-seated.
Just an hour spent in the company of that boy will disavow you of any kind of notions of animosity, because Valdi will literally talk your ears off about robots. Alexander, if you really want to make amends, just make sure he gets on the topic of Doric, and it will be literally all he talk about for the next 4 days straight. It'll be wonderful and fine and dandy. Anyway, Colony 30. That's over here. This will be perfectly fine. There is no way that a technological summit between two historically animosity colonies can go wrong. There is animosity between Colony Iota and Colony 30, and there's no way anything can go wrong. That's the statement I was trying to say. Hopefully now I can, now that we're in an actually voice-acted cutscene, I can shut up and reboot my brain properly instead of just cycling the brain cells. I can, like, shut it down completely. Valdi, we have guests.
Whoa! Whoa! This is all just so over the top!
Yes, though mainly your reaction.
Ah! Welcome, welcome. I've been waiting.
Hey, pal. How you doing?
Not too shabby, I suppose. Riku, Chief, Manana.
Friend Valdi! Manana missed friend!
No need to be shy, Chief.
I envy you your energy levels, bud.
It has been a while. I'm glad to see you in high spirits.
Thank you. And yes, I'm pretty good. Who's this?
She's the commander from Colony Iota. You got the message, right?
Oh! You're Anti-Exandria. Thanks for reaching out.
It's Alexandria, actually. It would honor me greatly if you'd remember.
Alexandria. A pleasure to meet you. I'm the commander of Colony 30, Valdi. This will be my first technology summit. I'm really excited about this.
I myself, not so much.
Hey now.
Really? You don't like Levnesses?
I don't, especially yours.
I see. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Then I hope that by the end of the day, you'll have learned to love them just as much as I do.
You're a credit to your colony, Commander. But don't you think you should be on your guard, even a little?
Why would I? We have no reason to fight.
You might be the only one who thinks that.
Obviously not. If I was, the others wouldn't have brought you.
You trust them, don't you?
Just as you do. Right, Alexandria?
Yes, of course.
All right then. Let me show you around. There's lots of stuff on the ground, so you'll have to watch your step. I have nothing to hide from friends, but feel free to look around.
I see some relations have changed.
Valdi seems happy, doesn't he? I bet he doesn't get to show off like this very often.
He completely minced my name, but otherwise very good.
I love it. Everywhere I turn, there's hard-working Noppon.
Oh, they're not working. They're just doing their own thing. They snooze when they're sleepy and eat when they're hungry. Sometimes they just wander off.
Still, they look quite busy. What might they be making?
So just listen to this. I've been thinking about it a while. We're looking into constructing a smaller, stronger Levnis, focusing on 3 pillars: durability, serviceability, and ease of use. Actually, the whole premise of our work, like fixing things, might need rethinking. If you put too many features on one Levnis, then you need more time and parts, and it ends up costly and hard. Not to mention the handling, so to get out of the cycle.
All right, calm down now.
Huh? But I was calm.
I like this guy already. This new model's design is really very interesting.
Thank you. I'm happy you think so. Oh, hey, do you want to work with us? We've just been looking for team members for Project Bingo.
Bingo?
It's what I'm calling this new model. I was thinking about it, and when I figured it out, it was like, bingo. So we named it that.
Sounds great. I spend lots of time thinking about stuff too. So I'd love some hands-on experience to really improve and...
Gumbert?
By which, of course, I mean... Do you have any units in a state closer to completion?
Sure I do. I just made friends with one such unit recently, in fact.
What do you mean, friends?
I'll introduce you. She's in the hangar over there.
How many Levnesses does he have here? These are his friends?
Don't worry too much about it. This is Valdi we're talking about.
Ah, there she is.
What the?
Wait. Robo Buddy is a friendly.
Robo Buddy.
It's this little one's name.
Where'd you pick it up?
Oh, she was strolling about outside.
It must have been on patrol, dude. Did you have to go and drag it in?
It doesn't treat Kevesi as hostiles. Does it not even distinguish between Kevesi and Agnes? But why would that be? Some error in the control circuits?
There's no errors here, and she's not broken.
You're conversant with Agnian technology?
No way. Well, I guess I dabble, but there's tons of stuff I don't understand there. That's why I started tinkering with those that I do. First, the question of how Agnian autolevs operate autonomously. I think it's mostly to do with ether signaling, but I figured if we could break it down, we might be able to transmit stuff back to them from our side as well. Anyway, I spent ages racking my brain about it, but if you look at stuff like friend or foe identification, it gets mixed up.
Wait, back up. Are you saying you can control it?
Well, it's not that precise, really. But at least we're friends now. Right?
Is this for real?
If they actually succeed at implementing this at scale,
Yeah. It would turn the rules of engagement right on their sparking head.
Valdi, what are you having RoboBuddy do?
Just moving and disposing of materials. It's still in the test phase, so we're keeping things simple.
And which section is in charge?
That would be the bingo guys. Why?
Why don't I ask you straight? Are you planning to use it as a weapon?
No flipping way. I would never. She's not for fighting. I made friends with her to stay friends with her.
Well, if that's the case, then it would seem you've missed your mark. Your friend seems to have other plans.
Robo-Buddy, why?
No use debating it. Ready arms.
Well, it seems like this technology summit has taken a turn for the worst. We have to fight poor Robo Buddy. Oh, Mecha Friend's baby sister. We need to destroy it. Well, that's fine. It's only level 57. Pretty sure it's got some status effects. Pollution cannon. Does it poison me? Yeah, toxin. It can poison you. It's not a big deal. It's already half dead. Anyway, Alexandria is a bit, edgy being here. But I don't blame her for that. But, Robo Buddy already defeated. No trouble, literally.
Robo-Buddy.
Well, that makes things clear. Somebody within Colony 30 has been secretly misappropriating materials.
Misappropriating? What are you talking about?
Look at the Collectopedia card. You said the 3 pillars for your new Levness were durability, serviceability, and ease of use. However, you'll notice that the materials RoboBuddy was collecting were waning lapis and venolium. A brittle rock and a highly scarce metal. What ought we to think about that?
Oh, you're right. This isn't what I asked for. But hang on, Alexandria. How did you know to check our Collectopedia cards?
I asked her to. I figured it might help. And it looks like I was right. Do you have any idea who the culprit might be?
Not at all. Maybe it's all just a big misunderstanding.
No, RoboBuddy clearly turned hostile and attacked us. Which is to say, it must have been under the control of someone other than Valdi.
But what were they after?
Might it have been to make a poison?
Poison?
Yes. Both of those materials contained certain toxic compounds. Of particular note is the lack of identifiable scent or flavor. When mixed in with food, they're nearly unnoticeable.
Well, someone's well read.
Our consul had some shady hobbies, and he liked to talk.
So... What would happen if you swallowed it?
Depending on the concentration, dizziness, numbness, diarrhea, emesis, and in more severe cases...
Ugh. Enough.
Oh, fantastic. I managed to retrieve the logs. If we analyze them, we should be able to figure out where it came from. Is that okay?
A-okay by me. We gotta stop the baddies.
All right then. Sorry to use your friend like this.
Looks like the friendship part might have all been in my head. But thanks for thinking of it that way anyway.
Honestly, such carelessness.
Alexandria? You've been looking sad all this time. Is something the matter? Anything we could help with?
I'm used to all this, and I hate it.
Alex? Did you hear me?
It's nothing. You don't have to worry.
All right, analysis is complete. You can unpack the data whenever.
Good job, Gambert. Why don't you wait here? Commander, I trust I can leave my man with you?
Huh? I thought I'd be going with you.
But there may be other machines like RoboBuddy. You're the only one who can tell them apart. Let's tackle both threads simultaneously.
Yeah, okay. I'll stay in the colony this time then. Give RoboBuddy's boss my regards.
The game is afoot, and we need to solve this before someone gets diarrhea. Because there's nothing worse in this world than food poisoning. So that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it for this episode. Man, I really need to reset my brain because we are not doing well. It's a good thing that this is the end of the episode. We did, well, we got some more supplies, and we began Alexandria's Ascension quest, and that is something to be proud of, because I didn't expect to be doing Ascension quests right about now, but I am fine with the fact that we're doing this. So whether you guys watched for 30 seconds or the entire thing, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Later.